Hey everyone, time for another vape haul. I have in my hand the Atlantis tank from Aspire and an SX300 Box mod, 50 watt. Came courtesy of the folks here at HawkVape. And basically HawkVape is a wholesaler. So vendor friends, I guess this video is for you. So let me jump through both of these a little bit, kind of two different products, but what the heck, I'm going to put them in one video anyway because I'm lazy like that. Alright, okay, first off, this card I showed you from HawkVape, they actually have a little like backstory on the back here. So I was going to read it out loud. It's kind of, HawkVape is a China-based trading company located in Shenzhen, selling authentic Kangertech, Aspire, Innokin, Joytech, Smoke Tech e-cigarette products. We also carry mods and RDA clones with different styles. The best thing is that customers have more choices to get the same model from different manufacturers. And, you know, there's some more. Okay, that was fun. All right, on with the product. Okay, I'm excited about this one. First up is the Asprire Atlantis. I haven't gotten my hands on one until now, so I'm quite stoked about getting this. In the box, you get the built tank. Also, if you flip this guy up here, underneath they have a spare head, and this is interesting and something everybody that sells Pirates tanks should do, a spare glass tank. Because I have a vast collection of especially RBAs, just collected up, broken tanks, can't do much with them. So I never really seem to want to go out and find a new tank. Anyway, let's put that back here for a moment. Let's take a look at this head because it's kind of cool. So if you had the Nautilus, you'll be familiar with this enormous gasket setup down here. You just unscrew this and slide it out. So yeah, this thing's huge, right? Let me unscrew it because I need to show off some of the stuff here. Pop that out, set that down. So the first thing you notice are these ginormous intake holes all the way around, where it goes right to the, I'm guessing cotton, right to the cotton there. The inside, let's see if we can, yeah, it's not a great shot, I apologize. But you can kind of see there the coil is actually vertical. Looks like a fairly good sized gauge wire they're using in there. So the idea is to give you a nice vertical coil setup. With these holes, surely this thing has got to wick better than the Nautilus. I like that tank, but it seemed like I would burn up the head within a couple days. So when it worked good, it was good. When not, then the top part is kind of an interesting looking setup, a little bit bigger than what you're probably used to in a lot of these bottom coils. So it gives it kind of a chimney effect. So I mean, it behaves a little bit more like RBAs, like your K-funds and whatnot, to just kind of help concentrate that vapor a little bit. So I'm looking forward to giving a toot on this guy. Okay, let me switch over to the box mod. Alright, so here's the box mod, and I've got the Innokin X thermal running on there, just to be able to show off. So as you can see, we're set at 41 watts-ish. That's really hard to, that light's just overwhelming my poor little built-in camera there. So yeah, it's the SX300 chip with the 50 watt version. Still runs on a single battery. You unscrew to get to it. It does have, right there in the front, micro USB for charging. So the theory is you only really have to go in there once. Although I always forget to charge these, so I have to unscrew them and put a fresh battery in because I don't want to wait to charge them. You know how it goes. Like the other SX300, the Sigeli I showed the other day, which actually I shot about 2 minutes ago. This one also has that weird twisty gravity fed thing, so you get into the menu through the mysterious button combo I haven't quite mastered yet, and then you tilt it to adjust up or down. So that gives you, instead of like say the Hana clone that I kind of loved so much up till now, just a single button. It's also got a nicer horn fire button here instead of that little dimple, so I like the feel of these bigger buttons, just because I have giant sausage fingers and little buttons poke into my delicate little pity paw pads. So this goes up to 50 watts. I have this at about 40 on this with, what did I build in here? A 0.4 ohm dual coil. So it's pushing about 4.2, so about what you would get off a fresh battery. So just take a listen. Listen to this. Yeah. So yeah, having that little going that little bit over 30 watts is sure nice to have. I haven't even dared trying to push this thing up to 50, to be honest. It's worked pretty darn good up to this point here. Let's see if I can do this without splattering crap all over my screen. So yeah, so far I'm liking it, especially on a single battery. Of course, you know, if you're going to run this thing up in that 50 watt range, your single 18650 is probably going to last like 3 minutes. But otherwise, I'm going to have some fun with this guy. And like everything else, this is just a quick look, so keep your eye out on stevevape.com for the full written review. And I know some of you are fans of videos and don't like the writing so much. I've actually got a video review coming up next week-ish somewhere, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, I'm hopping on out of here. This is Steve K of Steve K's Vaping World. You guys have a great time.